The avoidant fears is being performative or overexposing. So as an avoidant, what I fear most is there's a reaction that you are looking for from me. And if I don't perform it correctly, then you'll be upset at me and blame me for how I'm reacting, even if that reaction is authentic. There's a way you want me to perform for you that will make you feel better, or overexposing. And I don't know if anyone else experiences this because I hold so much in. Sometimes when I start talking, it just all comes out, like all of my feelings and all of my thoughts and all of the things that I've been holding on to. And so I'm also worried about overexposing because that overexposure could be extremely dangerous if what I've shared is then weaponized against me in future conversations. So those are the two things that I am afraid of. So indirect questions focusing on the past, right? So have you felt this way before? How did you respond then? Because asking me about something that has already occurred, I've already done the intellectual processing of what has occurred, and I've gotten clarity and specificity around my feelings around it. So you're asking me a question that I already have an answer for, and it feels less pressure because we're not talking about what's happening in real time. We're talking about something that has occurred, that is over, that is done with, that isn't like we've already moved through that. We've already moved past that. So you're asking me to reflect on something that like I've already done the work around. So it's easier for me to answer. It's easier for me to give you specific answers to those questions. And then what I will coach people through is like, you can then use those threads, like use those lines from the past and draw connections to what is happening presently. And you can actually help an avoidant, like sort of hand holding and guiding them, coaching them a little bit on if something like this has occurred in the past, and this is how you felt about it, and this is how you responded to it. Might you feel similarly about it now? Might this be a similar situation? And again, I tend to focus on intellectualism first, which is so weird as a coach because I say that like we have an overemphasis on intellectualism as opposed to being in our feeling bodies. But for avoidance specifically, we need to do that intellectual processing first. So even drawing the threads and connecting them to present time, I wouldn't then go, well, knowing that, how do you feel about it now? No, 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 no. What I would say is like, okay, given what you just shared, do you notice any differences? Like, is there any like difference between what happened back then and what's happening presently?